What's up guys, it's Will from TechBeat.TV. Just wanted to shoot a quick vid. Got my hands on a Verizon iPhone 4, and on the left is my AT&T iPhone, and on the right is the Verizon iPhone 4, just recently released. Gonna go through, just give you a brief summary. I'm gonna go through various tests, speed tests on the networks as well as Wi-Fi to see if there's any improvements to the antenna or any issues there. But let's look at the design first and any changes we got from there. So I got a case on this right now, which I'm going to just pop off and kind of show you guys. This is my Apple iPhone 4 for AT&T, and this is the Verizon iPhone 4 that was just recently released. So we'll go side by side. If you line everything up, it does look like the Verizon, both the buttons as well as the vibrate key has been shifted down, right, same height. Now it has the same band on the lower end on the left side as the AT&T iPhone 4, but on the top there's that extra band. And then if you look at the other side, no SIM card access on the on the Verizon iPhone, and of course because of CDMA and the micro SD slot for the AT&T iPhone, and again that extra band on the top on both the right side as well. Those are pretty much the only differences, at least externally, with the iPhone. No shifts otherwise on the bottom, no shifts otherwise on the top, except for they got rid of the additional band on the antenna for the Verizon iPhone versus the AT&T. They just moved it, essentially shifted it over. Alright guys, that's essentially the design changes externally. Now let's shift over and take a look at speed tests. What's going on guys? This is the network speed test. On the right you got Verizon, on the left you have the AT&T 3G. I'm using speedtest.net app on the App Store, and we'll just begin the test. Both are using the same server, putting in the same location in my office, and we're just going to run it. As you can already see, my reception bar on my AT&T is already lower than the Verizon, but let's test it. Let's begin the test. They're both running the test right now. Testing ping, getting 320 on the AT&T, 290 on the Verizon. Downloading. It's downloading at a very slow speed on my AT&T, 3.5 kilobits per second and 17 kilobits per second on the Verizon. Upload speed looks to be pretty poor on my AT&T right now, 0 actually, and 47.8 on the Verizon. Let's check it again. And 517 on my AT&T, 321 on Verizon, yet again. about 40 to 50K down on the Verizon, and about almost 8 or 9 on the AT&T 3G. Again, both are on 3G network, and both is in the same location in my current office setting. Both are in the upload process. Pretty equal, actually. A little bit faster upload on my AT&T this time around. But as you can see, it really depends on your location. Again, the reception in your area. But at least in mine, it shows Verizon seems like it's the faster, at least network in my area, and the Verizon iPhone seems to be functioning better. Now, let's go take a look at the Wi-Fi test this time around. Alright guys, and we are back. Time to do the Wi-Fi test. I've connected both phones to my Wi-Fi network. As you can see, they're both connected to Wi-Fi. We're going to do the same test with the same server selection on both, and we'll see what kind of speeds we get. 89.112. Obviously, since it's on Wi-Fi, I expect much faster speeds. Getting about 1852 on the AT&T one, 1850 on the other one, or 1800 on the other one. Upload speed about 390 versus 663. Let's run that test again. 90 Pings are pretty similar on both. We'll check on the speeds again. On left is the AT&T, right is the Verizon iPhone 4. Pretty similar speeds on Wi-Fi. Again, on download, upload, higher upload, so about 540 versus 680. Let's do one more test just to make a more conclusive decision on the upload speed. Looks like download speed doesn't really matter that much, but for some odd reason upload seems to be better on the Verizon iPhone. We'll check it out. 19, 18, yeah, very similar download speeds. Test the upload again. Pretty consistent. Seems pretty consistent on the upload end. Looks like they're about the same. I would say if you're connected on the Wi-Fi network, no type of antenna changes really helped Wi-Fi signal access, but it would appear that the Verizon network 3G versus 3G on AT&T seems like the Verizon, at least in my area, in Arizona, is working better. Next, we'll take a look at Safari and Internet Explorer access and how it works there. Alright guys, we are back, and now we are back on the 3G networks on both AT&T and Verizon, and we're going to try a web browser test, just on a site or two, just to show you guys what the differences are. I'll choose something. We'll go to CNN.com. I'll type that in on both. So if we go CNN.com, so both are on there. I've now loaded in CNN.com on both, and we will click both in 3, 2, 1. Well, Verizon seems to be ahead at the moment, and Verizon's done, and AT&T just finished. Let's try something else. Let's try Fox News or ABC News. We'll try ABC News on both phones. www.abcnews.com, www.abcnews.com. So both in, both on ABC News. We'll try this again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Both are loading, and Verizon seems to be ahead at the moment, and Verizon's done, and now AT&T's done. So there you have it, guys. Nothing super scientific, just wanted to give you real world examples, at least in my area. This is going to differ, again, based on your location. Different signals, different amount of cell towers, better reception in certain areas, but it gives you another data point in your kind of decision making between the iPhone 4 on AT&T and the iPhone 4 on Verizon. Alright guys, there you have it. Speed tests, design changes, both sides on both the AT&T and Verizon. Now you see the clear differences between the networks, performance changes or anything like that. Kind of come to your own conclusions based on the tests that I did. Again, not super scientific. You're not going to see a teardown in this video or anything like that. But just gives you another data point to take a look at. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, just let me know. Again, comment box, you have private message, you have email. I'll get back to any of them, so don't worry. And again, as always, please subscribe, comment, and rate. It really does help. And I'll catch you guys real soon with another product review. Peace. Outer edge of the case. Oh. They've got like a band around it. So we're going to remove that band first.